Hi everyone, thank you for being here. I think we'll get started. We are also watching this thunderstorm approaching us from behind, so we will play it by ear. If we don't do the walking portion of this, we will hopefully revisit that. We can lay flowers another time. But thank you everyone for being here. My name is Dylan Giles. I'm the operations manager with the Providence Streets Coalition. We're a group that organizes for safer streets, more transportation choices, and policies that advance mobility justice. I want to start by thanking everyone for being here, especially the families and friends, the family, friends, and neighbors of those who have been killed and seriously injured on this deadly street. We are honored that you are here with us. Thank you so much for allowing us to share in your grief. To everyone who gathered, you are welcome here. If you bring your anger, your grief, your sorrow, you are welcome here. If you bring your despair, your rage, your resignation. Whoever you are, however you got here, whatever you're feeling, you are welcome here on this holy ground, near where so many of our neighbors are buried, where too many are losing their lives simply by moving about our community. I also want to thank the elected leaders who are joining us today, all of whom have been vocal champions of safe streets. Thank you to State Senator Tiara Mack, who I believe is on her way, to Councilwoman Sue Anderbois, Representative Rebecca Kislak, and to Senator Megan Coleman for being here. Yes, thank you. Councilor Anderbois has been an absolute champion for improving North Main Street so that it is safer for the residents and visitors who traverse it. I think those of us, like myself, who traverse the street daily, weekly, or even a few times of the year, are aware that one of us could be the next to be hurt or killed. That is why we are here. In recent years, North Main Street has become Providence's deadliest street. And with each passing life-altering injury or world-shattering fatality, our grief and anger deepens. There have been 85 crashes involving pedestrians and cyclists on this road in the last 15 years, and tragically, 4 people have lost their lives here in the last 18 months. So today we are here to honor the lives of those lost. Zachary Richardson, 38 years old, was killed on Valentine's Day, 2023. He had just finished cleaning out his mother's apartment, who had just passed away days before. And he was on his way to visit his girlfriend, Lisa, who is here tonight. Today, Zachary is buried behind us, next to his mother. His presence is with us and is a daily reminder of the human suffering of this deadly road in this deadly condition. Vonda Makovetsky, 85 years old, was killed by a driver who fled the scene on October 8, 2023. She was a vibrant senior citizen who was enjoying life to the fullest when on a Wednesday morning, as she was on her regular morning walk that she normally does with her loving husband, she was struck and hit by a hit-and-run driver. Edwin English, 57 years old, was struck by a driver who fled the scene on New Year's Eve 2023. He died 9 days later. Edwin was a graduate of LaSalle Academy and served as a member of the United States Marine Corps. He is buried with military honors at Swan Point Cemetery. And finally, David Lynch was killed by a drunk driver on May 30th of this year. David was a construction laborer and enjoyed beach trips, sports cars, and a great Italian meal. These are the stories of North Main Street. It is defined by the human suffering, the fear, the harm that continues to unfold here. Its potential is a vibrant and welcoming corridor, hamstrung by its deadly condition. Its design and configuration is fundamentally at odds with the human activity that surrounds it. It doesn't have to be this way. Together we can and we will fix it. Now we'd like to hear from some of the loved ones who are gathered with us here today. So if you would like to step up to the mic, I know that Michael is also here.
Hi everybody, thank you for coming. I want to thank Sue. I also want to thank the head investigator to my brother's death, the police officer in the back. Thank you for your services. Unfortunately, some of the people that should be here aren't, like the governor of Rhode Island, which this is a state road. And the mayor of Providence should also be here. This should not be just a city council or a city rep or a state rep. It should be the city mayor and the state governor actually saying that there's been 4 deaths in 1 year and we need to stop it. It doesn't need to have a committee. It needs to have actions. We have multiple things that we could do, just a simple thing here and there, yet we leave it all on the city council and then we blame them when their hands are tied. Sue's doing a great job, but the one that really needs to sign the paper that says, here's the check, is the governor and the mayor, and neither one of them I ever see at these meetings unless it works for them. There was a program that the mayor started, zero tolerance, but then I never seen him ever again about it. I never seen any actions about it. I don't need to hear about a program. I need to hear about actions. And unless you're sweating, you're working with the families, or you're sitting there helping us with the burials, I don't want to hear from you. But I should, because you should be part of this walk. You should be part of changing the street yesterday, not for tomorrow. We had deaths after my brother and hits after my brother, that these hits and deaths should not have happened. And it should have been by the mayor and the governor getting together saying, let's stop this today. But thank you all for coming.
Are there any other family members present? Lisa, would you like to say anything?
I wrote a poem for Zach. I feel like I'm living in a dream. I wish I could wake up from this nightmare. Having to live without you has become my biggest fear. Not one day goes by where I don't think about you and wishing you were here. We chased each other for years after high school and then I finally had you. I can't believe that you were taken away. I would have left so you could have stayed. You were there for me at a very important time in my life. We had everything planned. I was supposed to be your wife. You will forever and for always be in my heart, but living without you, I don't know how to start. I'm thankful for you sharing your love, but you're safe with God now up above. I will never forget you until we meet again. My lover, my companion, my best friend, Zachary Paul Richardson.
Thank you very much, Lisa. We're so sorry. Ashley Crossman Lynch is here, the daughter, and this is David Lynch's daughter.
Sorry, everyone.
And granddaughter.
Yes, really. Today I stand before you with a heavy heart and determined spirit. I want to start by thanking each and every one of you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to come together today and remember the lives lost on these streets. One of the victims was my dad, David Lynch. To be honest, when Dylan initially contacted me about giving a speech, I was lost for words. I just cried. What could I possibly say to convince the urgency of addressing a significant safety issue? So many emotions still turn as I stand here today. Every time I see another headline of a pedestrian being struck, I'm immediately brought back to the tragedy of my father's death. I'm reminded of the conversations I've had to have surrounding his death, and also the conversations I never got a chance in having. I wholeheartedly appreciate the dedication by these individuals in advocating for safer streets. It's truly a testament to the resilience and unity of the Providence community. Just like my father, I have walked the streets once as a pedestrian, cherishing the unique experiences and connections this city has to offer. I once was a pedestrian. I lost my spot. As I reflect on the memories of my time spent in Providence, I'm reminded of the vibrant essence of this city and its significance in my family's journey as well as many others. My dad grew up in Providence, and when my grandfather lost his job as a printer, my dad would shine shoes in the local bar with my uncles just to make a quick buck. These streets hold a rich history, memory, and spirit for so many of us, but the safety is compromised. It's unacceptable for incidences like the one involving my father, Mr. Richardson, Mr. English, and Mrs. Makovetsky to continue reoccurring. Our streets should be sanctuaries of connections, community, and opportunity, not places of danger, sorrow, and tragedy. There is great importance in taking proactive measures to prevent similar occurrences in the future. By advocating for improved infrastructure, better traffic laws, and increased awareness, we can turn our grief into actionable change. It's crucial for authorities, organizations, and individuals to prioritize safety and take responsibility for ensuring a safe environment for everyone, no matter their background or socioeconomic status. Let this be an opportunity for change in action. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ashley. Thank you all. So it is now raining.
Hey everybody, thank you so much. Sorry about this summer storm, came out of nowhere. I think that we should probably cut this event short for everyone's safety. What we'll do is have our elected officials record their messages, and we will be broadcasting them on our social media. So please follow Providence Streets, and we thank you all so much. Please do not let the State Department of Transportation keep not hearing your voices, not hearing what we need them to take action. We're deeply grateful to Councilwoman Anderbaugh for setting up the North Main Street Task Force. And there is a time and a place for process, but that time and that place has long since passed. Like we've heard the families say tonight, it's time for action. It's time for concrete, tangible steps to reduce the serious injuries and fatalities on North Main. With that, we'll conclude and hope to be able to walk together safely on this street another day. Thank you.
Thank you all for being here.